welcome to this week's vlog. Today we're at Anvil Park for a working hunter show, but with a bit of a twist because, as you can see, I'm not dressed for workers. I have brought Donny here today to do a clear round. Donny has never been to this venue before. He has never done a working hunter jump. He has never jumped a course of show jumps, so it could be very, very interesting. It's quite busy here today. Donny hasn't actually been out since like August to an event, and it could be very interesting today because it's a very spooky course indoor. Hi Mum, guess who else is with us? So the clear round should have started in like 10 minutes, but they're running very, very behind, and they're kindly letting me just jump a clear round at the end of the 50 centimetre class, which actually looks very scary. So we're going to get him out. There's 5 riders to jump. This is going to be an interesting day, guys. Actually very warm. Good boy, Donny. Like, oh, what am I going to get? Well done. Indoors, which you haven't been in ages, and we're going for the working restaurants, which you've never seen, and go for course, which you've never done. So, yeah. We're nice and relaxed. Sniff of the banks. We laugh, aren't we? Entertainment for every person.
There's your water combination. Jesus.
So Donny is obviously 5 years old. He's done a handful of shows, but hasn't really been out all winter. So today was literally about having a good and positive experience, which, I mean, I think is crucial for both of us, just to have a good time. So I start off by taking him in the warm-up arena. It's pretty quiet in there, which is good. And I'm just walking him around, letting him have a little look at things, telling him he's a good boy. I'm just asking him to start to bend around my inside leg and work forwards into the contact. But I'm just trying to keep this relaxed and like enjoyable, basically, because there's nothing worse than getting on a horse when you're nervous or tight and they get a bit nervous. It can just make the horse quite tense. So I'm all about just walking around, like I've got a fairly loose rein, and just letting the process happen. This corner he was a bit scared of because there was a jump wing in there, so I'm just letting him have a look. And there was also pigs behind that great big mound at the back of the school, and he could kind of hear them. So yeah, it's just about chilling. And also I don't think we've been in the arena with like another horse in a very long time, so just giving him confidence really, and telling him what a good boy he is for just relaxing. So once he'd walked round on each rein and got used to the surroundings, I popped him up into trot and then sort of told him to get on with it a little bit more. Asked him, he was a bit scared of that banner, just stuck my leg on and asked him to sort of work forwards into the contact and start giving him things to think about. Now Donny is a very big horse and he kind of feels like riding an Arctic lorry. He is not very like light and flexible. So I like to start by warming up and doing quite a bit of like circling and just getting him to bend and flex around my inside leg and just making him lighter into the contact. And because I was doing jumping today, I really wanted to just allow him to travel forwards, because Donny is the sort of horse that will just pootle and not actually use his hind end. So I wanted him to mainly today work forwards. That's the main goal. We weren't looking for pretty, we were just looking for go forwards off my leg. And you can see here he was a little bit spooky about the jump wing that was randomly in the corner, but we just kick on basically and get on with it. And yeah, I just sort of do some circle work to warm him up. Here, look, he's trying it on a little bit, which is really naughty, but I'm not going to let him turn. He just wanted to be with all the other horses. This isn't something he usually does, but, you know, he's 5 and he is going to try things on. And I just need to be firm with him and tell him to absolutely get on with it now. I think with young horses, it is important to kind of be firm but fair. Like, he is 5, I get it, and there are scary things in the school, but he does need to just get on with it now because he can't be a baby forever. So he gets pats where they're due, and he also, it's just silliness. I just kick on really and get on with it because he's just sort of at that age where he's just starting to try it on a little bit because he's not scared of anything. But yeah, today was really just about getting him out to see the world and sort of telling him, you know, it's time to get on with it now, Donny. Time to get on and grow up.
Oh, you're right.
So I entered the indoor arena and I was aware they were very behind schedule, so I didn't want to like dilly-dally around too much showing him all jumps and things like that because I know there's people outside waiting for their class. So I literally just brought him in here, picked him straight up into trot, trotted a little bit of a figure of 8, well, half a figure of 8. That way he got to like have a little look at the arena because he had never been in here before and he hasn't actually been in an indoor arena in a very long time. So he was super. There was mirrors, there was like people, yeah, and the jumps were pretty spooky. He hasn't ever seen anything like this before. So I was coming into fence 1 just here and thinking kick on, riding forwards and hope for the best. That was a bit too exuberant, Donny. Nearly missed fence 2, but he is jumping them and we are going forwards in a positive manner, which is perfect. So we're staying in this forward rhythm and coming to fence 3. Realistically, in here, it would be a bit too tight for us to canter. Donny has a humongous canter stride, so to jump in here, it would be pretty tight. But I only wanted him to trot round really today. I mean, they're small enough for him to step over, just to trot round and get some confidence. So we are now heading into fence 4, which was this set of planks, and it was a bit of a spread. And he jumped that really nicely, and I was just trying to encourage him forwards. Like here, just trying to steer, but have quite a long rein so he can stretch forward over a jump if he needs to. A very tight turn over this little white gate, and as you see, like the more we jump, the less effort he makes. He is the sort of horse that literally I jumped him once in the warm-up because the more you jump him, the kind of more can't be bothered he gets as he goes around a course. But he only has one more fence left on the course, and so far they have all stayed up, which is the first time Donny has ever jumped a clear round in his life. So I was absolutely over the moon thrilled, because literally at home he always has them down. So I was a bit in shock horror, to be honest, because that was a miracle. So lots of pats and good boy Donny. So once I had jumped my round, I thought I would take advantage of this beautiful school, and it was absolutely humongous. This is actually where they normally hold the working hunter in the summer months, and nobody was using it, you know, so I just thought I'm going to bring him out here, do a little bit of schooling and have a really good canter round, because Donny does have a very big canter stride. I actually really struggle to kind of get a balanced rhythmical canter in our school at home, because it's just so tight. I feel like it's like riding on a tiny circle for him. So I said to my mum, like, I am going out there and just going to take advantage of this beautiful school whilst everyone else is in the little jumping arena. And Jed literally just schooled him round and had a really good canter on him, and he felt so lovely after jumping, and I think I felt more confident as well after jumping. But yeah, here's Donny cantering round and just having a blast. Is it good, Spud? Do you love going to a horse show? Do you love it? Good boy. Spud, Spud. Helmet head. We are all done. That's brilliant. Donny jumped a clear round. Can you believe it, Mum? Can you believe it?
No, I can't actually.
Donny's never jumped a clear round at home, like, let alone at a show. And he went in there and he was like, cool. Didn't spook at a single thing. And it was lovely, actually, because Finley is a nightmare and gives me a very hard time. And Donny's actually very easy to ride, apart from it being very green. Had a few broncs in there, but it was really, really good. We had a good canter out in their big menage afterwards. That's been well worth it. Been and done. Yeah, had a fantastic time, and hopefully we might do some more workers if we can do a few more clear rounds. What do you think, Mum? Workers horse?
Oh, I don't know.
1 metre 20 workers.
One day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week.